morning, everybody. My name is Angie from Mrs. Angie Dawn, and today we are going to try out some new makeup. I saw these new Maybelline eyeshadow quads. They're called shadow blocks, and I thought that was really cool. I found some new Wet n Wild. This is like a setting spray or like a face mist that I thought was really cool. And Maybelline came out with a new lipstick. Just some fun overall things that I thought I would incorporate in my everyday makeup that I do for work. So I like to keep my daily makeup pretty neutral, nothing too crazy. So I just thought I would show you what what kind of makeup that I'm gonna do today. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so my face is already moisturized. I'm still in my PJs actually, but I'm gonna clip my hair back. Okay, so now that my hair is clipped back, I'm going to get started. I already have my face is ready for makeup, so I just used moisturizer and cleaned up my face. So next, I don't use primer, and I'm not sure why, but it just in the summer I feel like primer is just another step that I don't feel like I need. So let's just go ahead and jump into concealer. I did see this one, the Revlon Color Stay Skin Awakening Caffeine and Vitamin C Concealer. I got this in the shade 02 Universal Brightener. To be honest, they didn't have the best color range. And then on my eyelids. And then I like to use a stippling brush just to blend all of this into my skin. Yeah, I think this concealer, I tried it out yesterday, and I just feel like it is a little thick and a little cakey underneath my eyes. It's not bad, but yeah, not my favorite, honestly. So next I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever HD Skin. I think it's like the Undetectable Skin. It's their newest foundation that everyone was raging about, and I got it in the shade 1Y16. Just got a little sample, and I actually love it so much that I want to go get the full bottle. It is a little bit more pricey, so I just like to get samples and make sure that I'm spending my money on products that I know I will love. Here you go. I just spread it around my face, and then I will work this in with a damp beauty sponge. I focus a lot of the foundation on the outside of my face, and then whatever is kind of left over on my sponge, then I will bring that into the center of my face. That way the center of my face doesn't get too cakey. Okay, so next is eyeshadow and my eyes. And I saw these new Maybelline eyeshadow quads or eyeshadow blocks. I got 2 of them. Okay. Oh, I got 30 and I got 10. So let's just go ahead and open them. Oh, it looks like they were open. Okay. So we got a little, wow, this is really big packaging for such a little block of eyeshadow. So this is the first shade, very light, a little bit more of like a warm toned, very light shade. And this gorgeous, it's like an all over lid shimmer, and then like a little bit of a darker shade to deepen up the crease. Pretty. That's like a very warm brown. I like shades like that. And then let's go into the shade 30. There we go. Alright, so this is the first block. A warm tone, a little bit of a deeper, like a yellow, all over shade to put all over your lid. And then next is a golden all over shimmer. And then the very last one is a deep cool tone brown. Pretty. I love the cool tone brown. So there's not 4 eyeshadows. There are 3 in each. These were $10 each too. So to get like this little thing for $10, I don't know how I feel about that. Especially with like e.l.f. quads. I mean, they're only a couple dollars and you get 4 eyeshadows. So I don't know, just kind of like my overall thought. But I think I'm going to flip between those 2 and kind of create my own eye look. So first things first is I'm going to go in with this light, more of like a pinker shade in this number 10 block, and I'm just going to put my brush in this and then put it all over my lid. We're going to set the concealer that I used earlier. Nothing too fancy. We're just using a big brush. That way we can get a ton of product and set our eyes. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the Real Techniques. It's like a blender eyeshadow brush. Yeah, like a base shadow brush. And I'm going to go in with this shade. So this is the first shade in the 30 eyeshadow. And so I'm just going to dip my brush into that and then kind of work this into my lid and into the crease. I'm going to go ahead and use the 10 shadow block. And I'm going to go in and just use this into like my crease and try to get some shape and dimension into my crease. I would say the number 10 shadow blocks, these are good for like building up my eyeshadow. And then the number 30, I think is like a really good nighttime smoky eye shadow block that I would really like. So that's why I'm just kind of going back and forth, because this is not deep enough for my eyes and this is. So I'm just kind of jumping back and forth and using all the eyeshadows to get the look that I like, if that makes sense. I honestly feel like even this shade, it's still not giving me the dimension that I want. So I'm I'm going to go ahead and move on from the number 10 shadow block, set that aside, and then go in with the very last shade in the number 30 shadow block and try to use this cool tone brown and just really try to get some color and some dimension into my eyeshadow. Well, these are kind of hard to blend. Like, I'm really struggling to blend this together. Okay, we have a little bit of color. I mean, the darker the shade, the lighter it gets. There's not a lot of pigment to these shades. That's just kind of my honest thing. It's kind of like my honest thoughts while I'm adding these colors. Kind of sad. Because I have hooded eyes, I'm just going to lift up my eyebrow and just kind of work this into the outer part of my eye. Okay. So now that we have like something on my eyes, this is not my favorite look. I don't even like this eyeshadow look. It's not, I don't know, it's not kind of like what I thought. But I'm going to go in with the number 10 shadow block and the shimmer shade. I'm going to use my ring finger and just press it in and kind of get some of that shimmer and put it into my inner corner and that inner third of my eye and just press it in. Here we go, just like that. And then I'm going to go in with the number 30 shadow block, go in with this golden yellow. And I'm going to use my middle finger and put that into the rest of my eyelid, like the last half, and kind of blend that in with the other shimmer. There. That way I'm trying to use up like all of the shades that are in the quads or in the shadow blocks. But it's not bad, but it could be better. Let me see, what can I use? I'm going to go in with my bronzer, and I'm going to go in with this big fluffy brush and just try to blend out some of this like messed up color. Just try to blend everything together. Okay, that's better. And let's do the same on this eye. Okay, so my bronzer definitely kind of helped warm that up and just blend all of those colors together. Still not my favorite look. I actually don't like them. I don't like the shadow blocks. I think you can save your money and go get the e.l.f. quads because those are a whole lot better and a whole lot easier to blend and manipulate and use. So, yeah, just my thoughts on that. Take this brown eyeshadow, line my lash line so that I can put on my false lashes. I love these lashes. These are the Ardell Naked Wispies. They are so natural looking and just so wispy in all of the right ways. I absolutely love how natural these look. And the band is so thin that there are times when I don't wear any type of eyeliner to cover the band. It just is so effortless. So I'm going to go in with my Lorac bronzer. This is in Tan Lines. I really like it because it just gives me a really nice natural, yeah, glow, bronzy glow to my skin. Bring it down my neck. And then I don't have any extra powder on my brush, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the edge of my nose, the edge of my eye, and bring it down and pat it into my under eye area. And then next I'm just going to dust on some blush. This e.l.f. blush in Always Rosy. It's a little bit more of a deeper blush, so it blends into my bronzer really nicely. It just looks natural and so well blended, and I really like the Lorac bronzer and this blush just mixed together. It looks really pretty, so love that. You know, just blending it down my neck. That way everything is blended together. And then last but not least, I'm just going to add some hydration to my face. This is the, what is this, Wet n Wild? I'm guessing this is Wet n Wild. They came out with 2 different setting sprays. It was this one that was like more of a hydrating one, and then there was another one that had, that was meant to prime and mattify your face. So I wanted to use the hydrating face mist. So this is the Super Nutrient Face Mist. It says, take your vitamins. Really cute packaging. Ooh. Ooh, it smells good. Kind of. It smells a lot. It kind of smells good. Let me see how this looks. Actually, before I use it, oh my goodness, I almost forgot. So I'm not doing anything with my eyebrows because I'm trying to let them grow out. I know it looks a little crazy, but I did pick up this Revlon brow fiber filler. This is just like a brush. It has like a eyebrow product in it just to kind of make my eyebrows have a little bit more shape, make them a little bit more full. So that's what I'm going to do. So it has like a little brush, and then at the end it has like another little brush. So I'm just going to brush the hairs up. This does have like little brow fibers in it just to give a little bit of like a thickness to my brow. Wow, this looks really warm on camera. Love! Look at that. Just sharpness here. Let me fix it. Alright, so now I'm just going to take a spoolie and just comb up. that piece. Yeah, this eyebrow is crazy. So it definitely looks a lot warmer on camera than in the mirror. It just looks like my natural cool tone brown eyebrows that I have. Yeah, this will work. I have like a little gaping space right there and some underneath the here that I just kind of want to allow my eyebrows to grow naturally and kind of get their shape back, because yeah, they were kind of getting stripped, and I've always been known to have a little bit more of that bigger and bolder brow, and I'm kind of losing them. So anyway, now that I did my brows, we are going to try this Wet n Wild Take Your Vitamins Face Mist. Okay, honestly, not a lot comes out of one spray. I had to spray it a lot to just get something out of it. I sprayed so much, but it smells really good and it feels so fresh on my face. Okay, so now that my hair is down, my makeup is on. That's not good. So I picked up the new Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink. I thought this was such a cool thing, and yeah, I love it. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm not going to use any type of lip liner or anything. I just want to see how easy it is to apply, see if I like it. Okay, this is deeper than what I kind of expected. I thought it'd be more of like a warm brown. Okay, so my thoughts on this. I really like it. I think this would be a great fall shade. Maybelline does have a bunch of other shades in this, and the color that I wanted, they only had one left, but it looked opened and it looked used, and so I didn't want to get it because, you know, I don't know what was happening before, but yeah, so I didn't want to get one that was opened, but this was kind of like my second option. But it feels really nice. It's very drying. Like, my lips are sticking together, but let me go ahead and just see how I like this during the day, see if it flakes off or it makes my lips dry. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!